Hey everyone, today is day 13 of the Incurables program, and today I'm going to talk about using the Echinacea Plus in different ways and other supplements. So, not much really to report on my current condition. Still have the canker sores, they're not going away. I have been using the hydrogen peroxide food grade though throughout the day, and since it's a 35% grade, it's a very strong dose or percentage. So I was able to get away with putting a couple drops to a gallon of water, or maybe about a fourth of a gallon. I've been sipping on that water throughout the day, and it's actually given my mouth some relief, so that's been good. Still drinking the protein shakes, unfortunately, and that is giving me some relief as well. Lymph node is still kind of aching and swollen, but it's decreased in size. Earache was still there today. It's still starting to dissipate, but I decided to get a little creative with the Echinacea Plus formula. And how I used it in a different way today, started my day, skin brushed, got into the shower, did my hydrotherapy. After I got out, I decided to put at least 3 to 5 drops in my right ear, and then I put a cotton swab in there and just kind of moved it around, moved it inside and out of the ear canal, right next to the eardrum as well as dousing another one with about 6 to 8 drops, a cotton swab, ear swab, and I went to the back of my throat and tried to kind of paint the back of my throat where that lymph node is, or that gland back there, because you have many glands that go up to the back of your mouth, basically behind the tongue, and then down into your throat where your lymph nodes are at back here. So that's all your immune cell carriers, basically. Your lymph glands, your lymph nodes carry your white blood cells and your T cells and B cells to go and fight the bad guy and kill the viruses, cancer, things like that, diseases, etc., etc. So I was just trying to give it a little bit more help. It did kind of burn a little bit because, I mean, the ingredients are fresh garlic bulb, habanero pepper juice, and then Echinacea and Exfolia root and Echinacea pura seed. So it's made this way so that way you can get the circulation going. It can get the herb to where it needs to go, is one of the specific reasons why Dr. Schulze made it this way. But it's safe to say that it will burn you. So, yeah. So between that and the hydrogen peroxide, that has been giving me relief. It's still swollen on my jaw. I'm still able to talk to you and so far eat certain foods. I'm not really eating. I'm kind of fasting again and just drinking my foods. So that's really been the long and short of it. Some other things that I've been trying to supplement with. I tried to find a good aloe vera juice. This is called Exposed. I wouldn't say that it's the best compared to like what maybe Lakewood has. I almost bought a liter of that when I was at the store yesterday. It had less than 1% of lemon in it though. This just has citric acid, ascorbic acid, calcium lactate, and natural flavors, cane sugar, aloe vera pulp, honey, aloe vera juice, and purified water. So it's just a drink, 15% juice, you know. But this has been kind of able to kind of soothe my throat at least and my digestive tract. But yeah, so I've been trying to find a good aloe vera juice to kind of help out with these ulcers basically I got in my mouth. And I almost went with the Lakewood brand, which is a good brand, but I just didn't want to tolerate more lemon because it had less than 1% of lemon in there. And who knows, maybe it might have helped, maybe not. But anyways, just want to let you know I've been mixing this with my intestinal formula number 2. It's made the drink a lot more tolerable versus just drinking it in water, and it's been making it taste good. And it's just, it's felt good on my throat, drinking either just this or drinking it with intestinal formula number 2 supplement. So that's been good. Today, I'm in a bit of a dilemma though, because I only have the Echinacea Plus to supplement for my tinctures to drink throughout the day. My kidney bladder formula, I ran out yesterday. I drank the whole thing yesterday, so I might have been using too much throughout the week. I guess I got to go back to counting my drops, but yeah. So I ran out that tincture yesterday, and so I don't have anything to use, so I'm going to be using this throughout the rest of the day. I'm just going to go, I did a standard, just 2 ounces of water and then 2 dropperfuls of this in that water. I'm making some tea right now and letting it steep, more of the throat coat tea that I keep with me on the weekends when I'm traveling, and then I put 6 dropperfuls in my thermos, and that will help it steep, and I can just sip on that throughout the day. Continuing on. Haven't really attempted to eat garlic again, and it's been about 4 days since I've actually had garlic or so. I had to back off of it because it was just burning my mouth too much this last week. Same with the cayenne. I've kind of backed off of that as well. I'm doing it in more incrementally throughout the day. If I do it, it burns too much, guys. So I've had to back off of that. I'm still taking my superfood, the Superfood Plus tablets that I keep with me. I've showed you that, guys, in last week's video when I was here. And it hurts to get them in my mouth because of the lemon peel that's in the supplement. It's the same thing, even though it's just the tablets. It's the same exact thing as the powder, just in tablet form. I'm throwing it back with water and just trying to kind of avoid the sores in my mouth and get it down. So I'm still trying to get my nutrition in. I'm doing my best with that. And yeah, then for food right now, I'm just fasting and drinking those protein shakes, the clean protein. That's just the best I could work with, guys. But yeah, since using the Echinacea Plus though for my ear, because I can still feel that as I move my jaw and I talk, it doesn't hurt as much now that I've done that. And who knows, maybe I'll do a couple more drops in my ear as the day goes on. But today I'm going to be packing up and driving back to home. I'm hoping to get everything packed and get everything ready for tomorrow and the next cleanse. And I did want to talk about just kind of the regimen that goes in with the Incurables program from the book. So basically, it's the flushes and additional formula that you use for the 4 weeks that you're on the Incurables program. We've already done the liver gallbladder flush for the first week, is how I chose to do it. And then the kidney bladder flush we've already done for the second week. The reason why we alternate off of the detox formula and Echinacea Plus formula is Dr. Schulze gets you to see it or think of it as kind of a medical, in a sense a medical term, how you cycle off of antibiotics. Maybe that's not a medical term, but medical practice. And if you were taking various amounts of different antibiotics for different infection that you have in your body, you would maybe take one for a couple weeks or a week and then wait a couple weeks, then take another prescription of a different antibiotic that next week for about 5 to 7 days. So this is how we're kind of treating it, but we're still just doing them back to back. So continuing on throughout the rest of the program, this third week I'll be on the detox formula again for about 7 days. I'm going to take it for the remainder of the week in the 7 days. Then the last week I'll be on the kidney detox, kidney bladder detox, and for that fourth week I'll just take Echinacea Plus for the next 7 days. My days are going to be a little uneven though, because I was a day behind at the beginning of this whole thing. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have at least 3 to 4 more days of the liver gallbladder flushes and the liver detox for those 3 to 4 days. I'll have to look at my calendar again, but as far as I mapped it out, I got at least 4 days left, so I'm going to continue to do this last detox going into semi-5th week, and I'm just going to make sure I take all the tinctures and tonics, if anything. I don't necessarily have to do the flushes. Hopefully I don't break out again in canker sores, so that way I can do it properly and just have a good clean out and finish the program strong. So that's it. This is kind of nice to have this layout. And then this chapter, from chapter 5, just goes into the detail of how to do the additional routines and how to use the formulas, the teas, and the flushes. So it's really good. Yeah. Anyway, that's the Incurables program lowdown right there. That's going to be it for the video. And as far as the updates go, really like, I know that I said during the week that I was going to try and go through the routines of working out. The most I've done is just deep breathing if I did do it that day. The smoke has been pretty bad. I haven't really had the energy to go out and work out. And the smoke has just kind of congested me a little bit too much too. So even the deep breathing was hard. So I'm hoping to just do some specific workouts, if anything stretching, so that way I could at least get limber and build up my weak spots, you know. And I'm hoping to do that with kettlebell training that I hope to show you guys in some future videos for the rest of the program. And to continue to do the deep breathing as well, and also working on my spiritual life, you know, working on my meditation and spending time with God. So, and I've been doing pretty well in those areas when I find the time. As I check my routine and going through the schedule, it's starting to become second nature. I'm able to make time for those things in between, whether it's like 30 to 60 minutes or so. But I also want to make sure I'm still filming at least once a day. So I'm hoping to use a video to where I can commit it to just the activities that I do, or stretching, or breathing that I do. Kind of show you guys that, as well as some other things that I've been doing on the program that you guys haven't seen yet. So I'm looking forward to showing that to you guys. And as well as hopefully using some other cameras. So, and I hope that I stated that in the beginning of this series in the introduction. I think I did, but I might have missed it. But I'm going to be using a series of different cameras. So, and that is it. If you guys are just finding me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And follow me on this journey of the 30-day Incurables program. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you later.